So as an improvising jazz musician, it's really important to look at modes in terms of what they do and how they sound, how they function in relation to chords and harmonies, rather than where they came from, whether they're the first mode or the second mode or the third mode of some major scale or other. That's interesting but not so important. You begin with a major scale, the Ionian mode, the normal major scale. If you flatten the seventh note of a major scale, you get a Mixolydian mode. If you flatten the third note and the seventh note, so flat 3 and flat 7, then you have a Dorian. If we flatten the sixth as well, so flat 3, flat 6 and flat 7, then you have Aeolian. If you flatten the second note as well as that, so flat 2, flat 3, flat 6, flat 7, that's Phrygian. If you flatten the fifth note of that, so that you have flat 2, flat 3, flat 5, flat 6, and flat 7, that's Locrian. And if you start with the major scale, but sharpen the fourth note, that's Lydian. So each one of those alterations in relation to the major scale sets up different kinds of harmony. 4 of those modes are minor: the Dorian, the Aeolian, the Phrygian, and the Locrian. A minor mode is just one that has a flat third in it. If you're playing over a minor 7 chord, then those modes in that order will increase in their dissonance in relation to the chord. Dorian will sound like the best fit, the most pleasant sound, the most inside sound. Aeolian will sound a little bit more dissonant, Phrygian even more so, and Locrian a lot. The Locrian has a flat 5 in it, so if you spell out the chord notes from that scale, you have 1, flat 3, flat 5, flat 7. That gives you a minor 7 flat 5 chord, also known as a half diminished chord. So that mode is an inside fit, a good fit against a minor 7 flat 5 chord. 2 of the modes give you major 7 chords, the major scale, the Ionian, and the Lydian. If you keep going up past the 7th, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, as far as the 11, then the Lydian gives you a major 7 sharp 11 chord. They both sound nice against major 7 chords in a modal setting especially, and the Lydian can sound really beautiful, and because of that, it's pretty widely used. And the Mixolydian goes with the dominant 7 family of chords, so that includes 7, 9, 11, and 13. For example, C7, C9, C11, C13. All chords that have the letter name of the chord, the root note, and an odd number, but no word. They don't say major or minor because they're not either one of those things, truly. Anyway, that's a functional look at the modes, a really practical and useful way of understanding them and using them in relation to chords and sounds. Anyway, thanks very much as always. I'll see you next time. Happy teaching and happy learning.